Recording? Well, I don't know if I actually started this yet. Like, if I do record this, I do hope I get the full story. Or at least the full as much as I can onto YouTube! I forgot to, that was what the? I'm guessing that's what I'm going after. Some dark little... Huh. What's up with those hilly trolls? Why are they sparkling? Okay.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different.
Are you sure they're always the bad guys? What about the ones that we recite poetry to?
Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshuin too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Just watch these be like some odd boss monster. Are they? Huh. Nah, they're not tanky. Okay, this is fine.
Yahoo!
Are they dead yet? Looks like it.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too.
No, they're not.
Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
He has masks. There are hollows all over the place. Hey, it's my pillow.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilly trolls. Oh,
Could it be
you
some
mean
sort of
like
deputy?
Xiao? Now that
Xiao.
you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears.
We have Vizards all over the place.
But the
It's
magic
bleach.
he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Divine. Oh boy. Hello there.
Ahem. Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're just passing by.
Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
What? Excuse me, food?
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. The one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
This guy seems suspicious.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Very suspicious. Male believer.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine.
Oh god, common people have voices right now. This really is a true
believe that
storyline.
now there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me more about this Master of Stars.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon. I just know it.
So he's not even actually recovered? Then what the heck are you talking about here?
Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars.
Sacrifices?
I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Something is now very suspicious. One of these Adepti. That Adepti is sus.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose.
So what are your thoughts on this Master of Stars?
Oh, are you believers too?
No.
After my fiancé had them left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
Burning the paintings of your fiancé. And cash?
I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it.
Seems a bit suspicious to me.
I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back.
Back?
In which case, I wouldn't need it anyway.
Your wedding budget. Weddings are pretty expensive. Define a portion. This Adepti seems to be interested in material needs of... That doesn't sound very
don't
Adeptus
really
at all.
need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
What?
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Lunar would be willing to.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
Imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xiao Liang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Hey, listen, Mr. Star Snatcher. Twitch doesn't allow philosophies and religion discussions. Quit talking about it.
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear a mask? Go on. Take it off. Let me see.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
So? You can always wear a mask. It's just a mask. You can always put it on.
Indeed.
Shouldn't be anything.
It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask.
Oh, really now?
One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
I don't think any other Adeptus freaking wears masks.
Ah, got it.
And the one that does, it only puts it on when he needs to.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Get rich quick? Power rivaling the gods. Oh. What? The sibling. Well, that's definitely what Aether probably wants to ask, that's for sure.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish.
You don't say. What are you, some sort of fake fortune teller?
So
Go on
be
with it. Tell me what actually
This
happened.
wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
Oh, I swear, I'm gonna beat this guy up once this quest is all over, aren't I? Like, I can already feel
What's that supposed to mean?
the stupidity that I'm going to have to do.
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
He wants money.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they?
Why would an Adeptus need money? Unless you're, Zhongli.
Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us.
Ah, Zhongli, the creator of Mora. So broke.
You don't even have a vision.
Wait, what? Shut up.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
No one who shares your values, for sure. Sounds good. We just give him one of those slimes you made last time.
Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Well, we're not gonna make any powdered sugar slime condensate. Alright. Oh my goodness, it's so freaking far away.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
What?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
What's he doing here?
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again.
Adeptidence? What?
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I found him fishy. Maybe he's a narcissist.
But now that Paimon thinks about it, there's something that's just not right about this guy.
Why Adeptus want people to pay him Mora? That's obvious. He's a charlatan if you ask me. His masks are so ugly.
Huh. That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone.
They really don't need physical things, except for like that one time when I think one of the Adepti wanted me to make him food on the mountain.
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Are we saying this person has multiple of that book? That is not what I wanted. There we go.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller?
Huh.
You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Huh. So the printing press has either been made or there's been more copies out there. Where am I looking?
So, are you buying or not?
Well, it depends. I would like to find the book. Where's the book? Unless I fall.
Here we go.
Oh. It said over there, but it's in this entire area. Well, there it is.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land.
Ow.
Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath.
Summon?
Restore order through slaughter,
There's
purge
more masked
evil
people?
through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished
3?
without a trace.
Okay.
In the
fourth
millennia
vanished, okay.
since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm.
Okay, so we're not
And
gonna be able to
only
get
on
more.
moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
What is that to hear? Okay, so I was thinking that might be able to get more masked people, but from the looks of it,
This
no.
book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
Karma, demons, soul surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today.
Supposedly, they said one vanished. They never said that one died?
Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Oh,
The book
that's
says
something.
that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilichurls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
I don't know if that's what you call a mutation. Sounds more like just a plain old aura.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through and all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Nothing else I can think of.
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilichurls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
You're way too into this.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least.
It's called roleplay.
But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn.
Oh, I suppose that's where we're going. Ah, gosh darn it. Not even technically Washuin, it's just that area out of it. I must fly. Oh, right. Oh well. Could have used Xiao, but no. The zoom paste? That'd be great. There's those two hilly trails again. I wonder if I can land on them. It'd be great if they died. It didn't work!
Flee at my command, foul demon! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Well, this is just odd.
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble.
Oh boy. What a surprise.
And there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in.
Do we?
Think
Fine.
you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be
Because
faster?
this apparently
Brace
doesn't
yourself.
affect the bystanders.
Gather!
Oh wow, I didn't really have to do much. Did I? Oh well.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything?
Sigil of permission, you say?
Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
The get out of Jiyun free card. So that's what you do. Ah yes. The get out of Jiyun free card.
Right. It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow.
Man, you guys.
Were one but given another opportunity.
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
Mm-hmm.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Wait, since when do people use elemental sight to hunt down hill trolls? What? Okay then. I guess there's an elemental sight going on. Is that one
Here
to
we
kill?
go.
Either way, it doesn't matter now, it's dead. Right. I guess I should just turn back to this old team. Set things on fire. That's a good idea. Excellent. Now everything's on fire. And I'm still burning. Heck, this is probably more damage than those things would have dealt to me. That's a shame. Oh well. Why do I need this?
Oh,
I can
it's
see
that
the...
Demons again. No wonder. I was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls. Let's see what a real adept.
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you were exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Oh, does
He's the final Yaksha? Probably.
Yeah, Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh. Poor Xiao.
You're talking about him in front of him. We read about your past in the book. We were just reading the book. Yeah.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
Fan fiction. Oh, shit.
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Oh?
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
Right.
No need.
Uh,
I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
Well, come on then.
wow.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Let's be honest
Suffering
here.
is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this.
Shall be like all
In
this.
recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Xiao is all solo play, and in JP, I think Xiao is also voiced by Kirito. Xiao is a solo player, and he's voiced by Kirito. Xiao is just Kirito.
Finish your preparations, and we shall enter. We should not leave those monsters be for too long.
I should probably leave up with my basic team instead of the Xiao team. Only level 26. Yeah, this is... They're gonna die. They're gonna die. They will unalive. Oh,
Oh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I hate places that don't show no floor.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods. Evil conquering!
What the heck is this? Quest specific effect. As a result, build up of divine karma in this area shall have Bane of All Evil permanently activated and will constantly lose HP. Additionally, the effects of the divine karma will allow Xiao to regenerate when he deals damage to opponents. Oh shoot! So I must keep on moving. Oh my goodness, why? Why do we do this?
Here!
Permanent activation, huh? This is stupid.
Here!
But I guess it's easy. But still.
Worthless! Worthless! Here!
Yeah, this isn't my Xiao. My Xiao only has 200. I mean, 20k. With infinite life drain, we're basically invincible. What's the problem here? This isn't hard at all.
Worthless!
Just watch as I die eventually somehow.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher.
Oops.
I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
Why do I keep on over jumping
He's
it?
a fraud. Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Worthless!
Where's my heal over time?
Cheer! Cheer!
There we go. Jeez, bane of all evil What? Permanent activation of this is so annoying. And I hate so much. What is it called? I hate parkour. I hate it a lot. Can I burn them all now?
Cheer! Cheer! Worthless! 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 Useless! Worthless! Cheer! Cheer! Worthless! Worthless!
How long is this gonna last? Come on. Oh, this thing.
Cheer! Cheer!
Seriously, this quest is all just me jumping all over the place.
Boring!
Get out of here. Are they dead yet?
Cheer! It is good that we came here.
Oh, hello, what's up?
An unusual number of living
Oh,
things
no,
have
not
fallen under
normally.
infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
He doesn't normally have life drain. It's just this specific event that's going on that kind of gives him life drain. Because he's in a constant state of bane of all evil.
Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of. What is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
Now, if you have Kiki, basically he does have life drain.
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Whoops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait, truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
I think I'd like to also teach him a lesson.
Great minds think alike. Paimon agrees.
Oh boy.
We gotta show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us.
This would
And
be
it
fun.
just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
I don't think we talked about killing him.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
You'll scare him out of his wits for sure.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Temperature? A sensor, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature?
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right?
Stupid mist flowers. At least I have a lot of them.
But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
I don't know, I've been getting a lot of wicks these days from monster
Do
drop.
you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng?
Maybe.
The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Huh. Well, looks like we... Ooh! Treasure! Yum, 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 yum. Maybe I can finally level up some characters after this quest is done. That'd be great. Alright, let's head on to the whatchamacallit at Mount Tianheng, or I don't know. What? Wow, dude. Alright, so where we head? That's not really Mount. Okay. I want to swap back to my other team. Go do that. Alright, here we go, and some butterflies. I don't know what does that give us anyway, other than butterfly wings. What do butterfly wings even do? Oh!
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
We'd like to borrow a sensor and some lamps.
Well, I'll be.
My god, you all look the same.
Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
Hey, stop calling things as you see them until you know this full story.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
What? How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect.
The shrine kind of looks, very run down.
Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case.
Something on your mind? Huh.
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
What an odd mind.
This sensor should
That's a
be
sensor?
fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine.
No, I'm not the only one thinking that, okay?
So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Okay. Where are we going? Are they just all around here? Just randomly? My goodness. Where am I looking? My goodness, this ain't no shrine. This is just a rundown hut. Oh, these are the lamps. Oh, okay. They're just lamps. Should have figured. Give me the fly. Ah, no fireflies. They have left. Bye bye, firefly. I wanted fireflies.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we? Huh?
What the?
Where'd he go? He was right here.
I presume that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Nah! It's a ghost!
It's that guy's voice. Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
Wait, I was right. You're a ghost.
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering.
Oh, shoot.
I am truly ashamed.
This is sad.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
You too, Pervases, if I said your name right.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more.
He wants food. Why is it every Adeptus that I come across wants food?
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha.
Wait, Pervases was a Yaksha?
We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Yes, he wants that fish. Anyways, let's head on to it, I suppose. Seriously, are we gonna come back and give him fish? That'll be an amusing way to end this the entire story quest. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, this is the place. If I could only get there faster. Venti, you are such a liar. This ain't faster than running at all. What the heck is all this? Well, here we go.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
Well, we got them from a Yaksha, I think. Or that's what That's what Paimon said. I don't know. I didn't think it. I don't know about that, but apparently he's the Yaksha. And he's pervasive? I forgot how to say his name.
Oh, and, he says hi.
Just hi.
Pervasive. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervasives might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace.
He wants fish. You should give him some.
Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed.
Prepare. Okay.
Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
This does seem like a lot of stuff to do just to, mess with some dude.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole.
I don't know what even rigmarole is.
Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking. I'm sorry.
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract.
Toward or at?
If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly.
Wait, what? Well, that seems a bit
If you
much.
have no other questions, let us begin.
Okay then, so we put the incense.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Just stop thinking. Om. Om. Devayaksha, bring forth sin.
Bring forth sin!
Oh.
It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
What if I shoot 3? Cause I shoot 3.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Not really. It's shoot 1 arrow, but I kind of shoot 3 at a time because of Venti.
Close enough.
Even Xiao thinks we're failures.
Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Oh boy, we're not in a good mood now, are we? Oh boy.
There is one. Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Omae wa mou shindeiru.
Dead. Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wang Shuin. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Okay, seriously, at this point, are you really continuing that act? Dreamers, after all, feel no pain. Oh, you're not dreaming, good sir.
What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Yeah, he seems to still be full of himself a bit. Are we really gonna beat him up? Oh shit, we are gonna beat him up.
Such impertinence.
Oh.
Everyone's followers when one needs them.
Wow.
Hey, stop it! Stop it now! It's happening.
Okay. I didn't think it would be that easy.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
So, are we still going to do this one self song and dance?
No! No, never again. You almost killed me.
Bro, I only use like one alt. Even hilly trolls can survive that.
Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an Adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas.
And so you decide to masquerade as one.
But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Oh, great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you.
You should look a little bit toward the, right.
I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
Can you take off that mask now?
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore.
You know, I just realized something. We summoned his soul here, but why did he have clothes? Like, think about it. Do you really have clothes after you die? Or that mask, in fact?
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Tomorrow, or... do we do anything? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's head on over, I suppose. Things are almost about over, I think. We still need to give fish to the other Adeptus. Yaksha, dude. What the? Talking to the inn manager?
Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask?
Not everyone knows.
He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An.
Huh. That's a really normal name.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe?
It might actually be the sigil of permission
Come
in
on,
here.
open it! Paimon's curious! Huh?
Wait, what the?
Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
By the time you read this letter, I'll have embarked upon my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in a dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Not only did I deceive you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits oft become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew further and further away. I know in that long-gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they are become now. The conqueror of demons shuddered the desires of Liyue's people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desires. As a false adeptus, I am one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet, he wears the face of a demon king only that he might subdue all demons. Once I realized this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood that what it truly means to be an adeptus. I set off on this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I have already asked someone to return the money I cheated off others of. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil permission that my grandfather left me as well. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Wang Ping An, a sinner. Sinner, not a singer.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Shall we, mean? Wait, he's right here. The heck? Where is he? Below? Wait, what? He's just down here eating?
Ah, there you are! We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
That's exactly the thing that...
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like you.
Tickerfish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes.
We should probably order one too.
Huh.
Just to, take it there.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
That sounds familiar.
Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Come on, bud.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
Okay then. Can we order the fish? Was that it? I don't think this is it. We can still do more, right? There's got to be more to this. This is only like Act 1, right? Let me just check the... I hope this is... Okay, it's still Lantern Rite, so let's keep on going.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year?
Lantern... Wait a second.
Don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky. Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes back to their homeland.
How long is this quest?
Wow, it sounds like a grand festival. And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks.
Well, I agree with Paimon. I do want some food right now.
You catch Paimon's drift?
You want to get involved in the Lantern Rite? That's great! The festive period leading up to the day itself is all part of the celebrations. During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. Liyue locals call it bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new. If you're looking to take part, it's not too late.
Dang it, cat.
Oh, also, if you're able to, could you try to convince Xiao to go with you?
Wait.
We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
Yeah. In his current mode.
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it. Get going. Happy Lantern Rite. Let me guess where you're from.
Okay, so that was apparently all I needed to do to start. Okay, well then, let's go to where we need to be. All right.
Young man, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing, hmm?
First emergency food. Now something else. I should probably edit my stream info for a second so I can actually, you know. Preparations for Lantern Festival. Okay. That should do it. It's not for sale. You can't afford it.
What a strange thing to say! But Paimon's curious? What number did you have in mind exactly? Oh, forget it. Let's assume you meant Paimon is worth more than Mora can buy.
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I probably couldn't afford it.
Good. Great thing that we're calling Paimon an it.
I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare and exotic treasures.
You mean rare and exotic foreign food?
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe some candy will make you feel better.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy.
Yes, because you totally, oh no, take candy from a suspicious individual. Gosh darn it, Paimon.
So, I assume you two are in Liyue for the Lantern Rite? This year's Mingxiao lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years.
What?
It's big enough to make you wonder if the fabled floating city in the clouds really does exist.
Not anymore.
I guess it must just be held up by a similarly sized chunk of plastrite.
Jeez, that's a lot of plastrite that must have been used to make that thing. Gosh darn.
Sounds awesome.
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always welcome in my store, at least.
Wait a second. Isn't he that flower dude? Oh no, he's that dude. The questionable flower dude.
So many stalls. Here, there, everywhere.
Okay then.
There seems to be something.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. She's my rag doll.
What a great name.
Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up into the sky and see the view. So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. Dolly's wish will come true now. Won't it?
Well, Shim, it might come true, but I'm pretty sure they light those lanterns. Like, I'm pretty sure fire is what makes those lanterns float to this air. If it's strong enough to float the doll into the air, once the fire either goes out, the doll will either be on fire or it will start falling from the sky.
I did the right thing, didn't I? Wishes are supposed to come true at the Lantern Rite, aren't they?
Well, whether it comes true or not doesn't really change the outcome of the end. In the end. It's unfortunate, and I apparently won't be telling this child that. For the fate of the doll is not going to end up very well.
This year's Xiao Lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. He always was a show-off. I'm sure he will be very pleased. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. They were his pride and joy, after all. The story goes that the antlers were made from the very essence of Rex Lapis's divine power.
What happened to the light?
Which made it the hardest material in all of Liyue. But then that fateful battle happened. The gods exchanged powerful blows, and the mountain started collapsing. To avoid impacting the villagers at the foot of the mountain, the Adeptus got his friend to chop his antlers off. He used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. And if that wasn't enough of a sacrifice, he then kept on fighting until his blood was drained and his life ran out.
That is one so... Oh, dedication. This is when pride is good.
Thanks to him, Mount Tianheng still stands tall and proud to this day, and the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River. Whether you believe the story or not, I'm just happy you're willing to listen to me tell it.
I just kind of came here at random.
Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people throughout the ages have chosen to come together as friends, rather than stay in isolation. Goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all, and never be extinguished.
Okay. As Jung Li just wanders around this entire place, no one notices because you're just a character. Where is this? Up here? Down there? Where are we going? I guess it's up there. Oh, that's a shame. Good thing I can
Brace yourselves.
Or not. Uh-oh. No, this might be harder than I thought. Ah, shoot. I failed. I failed horribly. Alright, fine. I'll just set one up here. Here we are. Hmm. Okay.
If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
Held down.
This is the Plosterite to be used for the Ming Xiao Lantern. The whole of the Xiao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Ming Xiao Lantern. You seem like newcomers. Is this your first Lantern Rite?
Yes. How can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival.
What is the Ming Xiao Lantern exactly?
You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Xiao Lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one is called the Ming Xiao Lantern. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Xiao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds and materials required for the Ming Xiao Lantern construction.
So, the Xiao Market. Does it have stuff you can eat?
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling Liyue's local delicacies.
I don't know about you, but that looks like it's just textured onto the board.
It
What
is
is
Liyue's
that?
biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to drum up a reputation. So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their produce under the spotlight.
Folks in Liyue are so smart.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the Lantern Rite. She's usually somewhere around the Xiao market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest stuff?
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one knows more than she does.
Always about food.
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao Market and look for Wangya.
I'm gonna go to Xiao Market and taste stew.
And then go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
We'll pay with Paimon.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Good thing everyone's
Hi, can I help you?
Lantern Rite manager. Wasn't she? No. I don't know. Who's the person who did like the perfume? Was it her? I'm sorry, but they all kind of look alike.
From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling through? Welcome to the Xiao market.
Are you overseeing the Lantern Rite?
Overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. It's not just one person's to oversee. I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
There's explosives. Man, Klee would be a very happy kid around here.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole wide Xiao market is.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. Still, what I can tell you is that everyone's talking about Yin Yan's stall. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna have to bring the millilith to keep things orderly.
Oh boy.
Hey, you'd best get over there quick before the streets get too crowded with people. Oh, and if you are heading to Yin Yan, please do me a favor and run this document over to him. It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors. If you're heading in that direction, it'd be a great help. As thanks, I've got a gift for you when you get back.
Is it food? That seems to be what everyone's caring about. Oh, hi, man. This doesn't look very busy at all. And it's the exact
Lantern
same
Rite
thing I
special
saw
grilled
earlier.
tigerfish. Don't pass up the opportunity to give it a try. You really don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped some others in.
What's the best thing on the menu?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular you're after, I can do that instead.
What if you can't read?
Woohoo! Paimon will have... Huh. Now that you mention it, you do have a lot of options for a food stall.
That sounds like a stupid idea for marketing. Like, you're one person managing a food stall. You shouldn't have a giant menu. That's just more varieties of stuff to prepare.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it.
That sounds like the worst business strategy right now I have ever heard. There are so many chefs in the world that can say and do exactly the same thing. The issue is they don't do that because that's really dumb for a restaurant to do.
Same every year. The old operational tips. How's this for a tip? Leave the handbook to one side and concentrate on the killer cooking. Hand it over. I'll use it to feed the fire later. Come on then, place your orders. Aren't you here to eat?
There are so many. This one looks good, but Paimon wants to try that one too. Huh? Grilled tiger fish? That's the one Pervasives love to eat, isn't it?
Wow, it's all over here too.
Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past, let's order this one. This can be our way of honoring his memory.
You mean your way of ordering your dinner?
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. That's our specialty. Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your grilled tiger fish. What do you think?
Delicious.
Paimon's an expert in eating.
Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
Well, hope you enjoy your food. I gotta see to some other customers. If you get hungry again, you know where I am.
What other customers? I don't see anyone here.
So you're back. What do you think? Yin Yan makes some mean grub, huh?
Ah, so tasty.
You said you wouldn't look at the document?
Oh, yeah? He said that last year, too. If he'd listened to our marketing tips, he'd be doing even better by now. Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about. This Xiao lantern is for you.
Wow, such a beautiful lantern. How is it made?
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to explain the process concisely. But if you're interested in Xiao lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of both the Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns.
So he's responsible for this super duper huge one too?
That's right. He should be easy to find. Just over there, I think.
If we could make a Xiao lantern for Xiao,
For
maybe
Xiao.
that would cheer him up a bit.
You want us to make a huge lantern?
Let's find Jingming and see what he has to say.
Oh boy. Huh. Neat.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yo, what the? Crafting bench. Out of my way, crafting bench.
At this rate, we should be able to meet the deadline.
Can you teach us how to make Xiao lanterns?
Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, You don't look like locals to me. Looking to try your hand at making your own? I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one. I should have some spare materials over here. Just a second. They still need a bit of work. Take these and give it a go.
What is this? Okay, so just one plasterite, one wick material, and one lantern fiber. That's not that hard. I have so much right now. Let's go. One Xiao lantern. Okay. So what about it?
So complicated. Paimon is all out of brain juice. Did you get it?
Yes, that was very complicated.
It all comes with practice. No one's expecting your first try to be perfect. Folks like you who want to learn my craft are a rare find nowadays.
Did you build that humongous Mingxiao lantern using the same method?
That one? I suppose it's fair to say the method is the same, broadly speaking. But no single person can take credit for it. The whole of Liyue comes together to make it.
So it was a community effort?
Surely you've heard about it. The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser aiming to support the Ming Xiao Lantern's construction.
Whoa, so that's how the Ming Xiao Lantern is built.
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue that donate the materials, among many other things.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her ragdoll. But since when do you build Ming Xiao lanterns out of ragdolls?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a contribution, no matter how small, or in this case symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All well-meaning contributions are gratefully received. Especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. People believe that joining the effort might bring them good luck. Alrighty then. Shouldn't you get going? With all that the festival has to offer, I'm sure you must be on a busy schedule. Of course, if you want to make another Xiao Lantern at any time, you know where to find me. Happy Lantern Rite. Have fun.
Huh. Okay.
Wishes are supposed to come true.
Okay, cool. So we just got some more free extra materials.
So, did you find Jingming?
We did! And he taught us all about how to make Xiao lanterns.
And I'm just running around all over the place.
Even though Paimon can't really remember any of it.
Damn it, Paimon!
No worries. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory. I should go. Duty calls. Happy Lantern Rite.
Wait, was that it? Oh! Well, that's it! Unlocks after 2 days. Okay. So Lantern Rite Tales, whatever this is. Let's go to do the quest, I suppose. City chores? Chores? What do you mean, chores?
Who would have thought?
I don't know whether I'm coming or going anymore. What's the matter? No worries. I just trying to get trying to sort out everything that needs to be taken care of for the Lantern Rite. It's just that the more I think about it, the more issues come up. Even though my colleagues feel part of the workload upon themselves, it's my turn this year to coordinate the Xiao Lantern delivery. If I don't buck up and prepare everything, I won't make it in time. Delivery, you say? Right, when I said Xiao Lantern delivery, I meant more than just sending out lanterns themselves. Simply put, it's more about playing the role of the Lantern Rite ambassador, passing on well wishes and creating the festive atmosphere. Even with the most people being off work for the festival, including some store owners and their staff, those are still essential workers who can't just take a break. For example, and those in charge of keeping order during the celebrations, like the middle of it. The Ministry of Civil Affairs usually sends them gifts to acknowledge their hard work around the Lantern Rite season. I was about to visit the Millith responsible for keeping the city safe as a gift to gift them Xiao lanterns as a token of gratitude. However, we're a little bit short-staffed and haven't managed to send out the gifts to all soldiers on our list yet. Could you do me a favor and deliver these gifts? As long as not getting wet will cause any issues. Or jumping. Really? That's amazing? Thank you so much! So, who is the person I need to send this to? Well, let me see. Which Millif haven't been checked off? Shangming, Hongzi, and Kaile. I'll mark their situation for you. I can't thank you enough. Okay. As long as I don't freaking have to
Who would have thought the people of Liyue could build a lantern so big?
This is...
Okay. Okay, cool. I can actually run. Heck, I could probably teleport if I wanted to. Without having any issues. Not that like that one time. Ugh. So who needs it? My goodness. Why are you so far away? Isn't that fun? Okay. Chang Ming. Do you need anything? I'm on duty. Lantern Rite delivery. Quiet down a bit. I'm working over here. What do you mean, gift delivery? Oh, it's from this Ministry of Civil Affairs? I see. Another year, another Lantern Rite. And I'd wanted to head home earlier this year, too. But given the situation, I just can't relax yet. I guess I'll be heading home a few hours late again. Thanks for coming all this way, I'll take this. Thanks. When that fella's gonna leave. Wait a second, I think I just saw Hong Yi.
Hey there.
Where was that? Okay, that was clearly her voice. I was like, wait a second. Are you a girl? What's wrong with the well? Huh? This must be from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Thank you, I'll take it. Still, I need to remain on duty while more to ensure that no residents come to draw water from the well. Who knows what's wrong with it? But either way, it can't be drunk from now. What the heck's going on with the well? Okay. Who's Cheerios? Oh my goodness, it's all the way back over there. Oh my goodness. Which one is closer? Hopefully this one. I really don't want to like run for the mountains if I'm in the mountains. Let's get on over there. Wait, this don't look like no Meredith. I haven't finished writing my wish. Be a good girl, little Sharon. A nice uncle from the Meredith went to fetch it for you. Are you looking for the nice Meredith? Little Xiao was writing her wish on a Xiao lantern when she suddenly lost her grip on it, and the lantern flew away that way. The Meredith told us he'd seen it hanging out on a tree and went to get it for us. What's so special about that Xiao lantern? I told her we could make another one, but she... no, we can't. My brother worked so hard to make that lantern. Little Xian, that nice uncle will bring it back to us in no time. My apologies. If you really need to talk to that Meredith, you can find him over there. Oh, so that's why. Okay, I was like wondering, like, she don't look like no Meredith. When did they start, like, getting kids to join? Oh, I see it. For Archon's sake, how do I get there? Perhaps I should try something different. Yeah, what is she doing? Traveler? It's nothing. I'm just wondering how to climb up that tree and retrieve that Xiao lantern. It's so hard to fight gravity in full armor. I just slip back down each time. Would you mind lending me a helping hand recovering that Xiao lantern? Shouldn't be too difficult for you. Sure, why not? Great, many thanks. Let's get it done as quickly as we can so the little girl can finally cheer up. Okay, just climb it. Alright, nice. No heart. That don't seem... Oh, well, never mind. I have, none of you saw a thing. Brace yourself. Did you get the Xiao lantern? Sure did. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's the one. You just made those kids day. I'll give it back to them. I hope they're still waiting where I left them. Oh, about the gift. This must be from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Alright, I'll gratefully receive. Thanks for this trouble. Was it also your duty as a member of the military? Do you mean retrieving the lost Xiao lanterns? Of course. Doesn't matter if it's finding the Xiao lantern, chasing after evildoers, or defeating monsters. The military's duty is to help those in need. Thank you once again. I need to hurry up and give it back to those kids. And then I still have other tasks to complete. Alright, was that it? Wah. Let me just get there, please. Woo! land on this? Oh, I can. Can I land on the... Oh, I can! You're back. How did the gift delivery go? Everyone got their present. You're a real lifesaver. I wouldn't have made it without you. Do they have to stay on duty throughout the whole festival? Well, the Ministry of Civil Affairs will schedule alternating shifts for them. But Liyue is too large. There are too many stations and places that need patrolling. You simply don't have enough recruits, even though they take turns. Some of them will get the shorter end of the stick and work during the Lantern Rite. Besides, considering how grand the Lantern Rite celebrations are each year, some parts of the city are required additional resources no matter how we distribute our people. There's never enough manpower. Oy, sounds like a tall order indeed. Well, that's our job. We'll do what we can to ensure everyone has a nice Lantern Rite. Which reminds me of other people who might need help around the festival time. It'd be nice if you could lend them a hand. The more people we encourage to participate in the Lantern Rite, the more festive the atmosphere will get. We'll send Xiao lanterns because we'd like everyone to be able to release one and make their own wishes. On a broader scale, we'd like the Lantern Rite to spread far and wide, and it would be great if everyone could experience its atmosphere. Lantern Rite is meant for everyone, after all. Alright, duty calls. I hope you have a great time during the Lantern Rite.
Who would have thought that people of Liyue could build a lantern so big?
My friend, what can I do?
Is that all? Lantern Rite Tales. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff to do. Well, that's how things are apparently. Just gotta complete these quests. Is that all? Oh boy, that's gonna be some work. Anyways, everything else will be streamed on Twitch, guys. I am not putting this more on YouTube. Anyways, hope to see you there.